Whoa, whoa. My goddess, Adele, I am back here for you, my almighty Adele. My girl, I slept 4 hours only tonight. My Adele, the sensation is that I am straight from the previous show that we recorded. My Adele, I slept only 4 hours tonight. My God, Adele. And look at Brandy, how gorgeous the man is looking. My Adele, my cat Adele, look at this, my girl, how beautiful Brandy is looking. My Adele, I slept only 4 hours tonight. My Saphir Adele, I stayed doing so many things during the night. My Adele, I went to bed this hours after the sunrise. My Adele, I stayed doing so many things yesterday night on the Instagram, on the YouTube, the ex-hamster, the e-porter, on the doing uploading, preparing the portraits. My Adele, all night. I barely slept tonight, my girl, and I am already here recording for you, my pretty peepee. And look at the way Brandy look like the stallion of the nation. look at this. My Adele. my Catherine Adele to come here to show. The only 0101 2001 Guilherme. I am here. Now we are with the stage. Our theater looks like the most advanced corporation in this world. My Adele, our castle all prepared for the 21 to be magical. My Adele, we are going to be transmitting in 4K, recorded in 4K this year, and even streaming in 4K. My Adele, I got the boards, the special boards, the circuits that can do that, and just them arrive here, and we will have all that for the show. My Adelvis, my pelvis, the greatest scientist. You know my Phoebe, Isaac Newton was my recent incarnation. Jesus Christ incarnated Sir Isaac Newton. We follow this pattern. My Adele, my bloodline is like a dead. That's why we are all virgins. Jesus Christ, then Isaac Newton, then Vilhelm Petit. My Adelian, this is what makes me so special. Look at my collection. Look at how beautiful it is looking. For the greatest scientist of all times, Philemon just couldn't represent us in our own bloodline. My Adele, my girl, tonight we gotta be breathing because yesterday I recorded for 8 hours. Tonight we gotta go straight to the show. My Adele, because it was such a marathon yesterday, 8 hours, not eating, not drinking, just here. My Adele, sometimes I drink water, the only thing I can do here. It was a marathon yesterday, 8 hours. We gotta go straight to the show. My Adele, Wilhelm is the evolution of the ones, each and every one on this planet submits to Pranji. Each and every one, the 2001s, the 1991s, the 2011, the 2021s, all the ones on these cosmos, and even on the distant galaxies. Imagine the Jesus Christ they have on the Andromeda. My Adele, imagine the bloodline on the Alpha Centauri. My Adele, they have their own story, their own Jesus Christ, the first of these civilizations. They have their own story. Imagine, my Adele, when we arrive there, all the bloodline will be established, and there is a species that went far beyond the ones, the species of plenty, the species of the unique. On each and every galaxy, there is a bloodline of ones. And for each and every galaxy, there is the species of the unique, one living being, one stallion that represents all the one bloodline of this civilization. My Adele, no matter if we are on the Phoenix galaxy, this makes me the species of the unique, my Adele. These living beings form my species, my Adele. It is a particular set of creatures, my Adele, that is made only on the uniques, on the singulars. My Adele, like here on the planet Earth, there is only Pranji. But if we go to the Andromeda, they have their own Pranji there. And if we go to the Phoenix galaxy, they have their own Wilhelm, the unique there. My Adele, and if we go to the Alpha Centauri, they have their own William there, the singularity of this alien nation. My Adele. And these living beings form a new species. A species that is far beyond the one. The species of the uniques. My Adele, this is my kind. As here there is only plenty to represent our people. The same way it happened on the Andromeda. And then we go on gathering these creatures, these almighties. My Adele, we go on gathering the most elevated beings to form the species of the singularity. My Adele, this is my kind. I am far beyond the ones, beyond the 0101 2001 first hour, first minute. My Adele, there is a new species created by Guilherme. My species is made on alien beings. My blue Adele, this is the species of gigi, made on these creatures that represent the ones on each and every alien civilization. There is a feeling there. My Adele, my kind is not even on earth. Because I went beyond the ones. My kind live on each point of light on the universe. There is only one being there of my kind. My Phoebe Pelvis, Adelvis, my, this is the way William evolved. I am far beyond the 0101 2001. I am the species of the unity. caliber of gilly. My Adele, you see how far I achieved heaven. My Adele, I created the one bloodline, and then I created the unique as a form of expression in the necessity of evolution over my own kind, a necessity to evolve my own people of my blood, the co-sanguine, my Adele. And now we can see clear that Wilhelm belongs to a chest, to the way things were created. That is why people so special come to the earth like a dead, my dear. This is a dynasty. When these creatures are born, there is a movement on the stars. My idea, when these creatures are born, oh my God, Adele, the universe is beautiful. My precious Adele, the universe is beautiful for the unique. And now, on this planet, there is the establishment. There can be only one representative species, my Adele, to form, and this is elected by the aliens. Even so, he went far beyond the human will, my Adele. This is a force of nature that comes from the sky, from all the energy there is around us. My Adele, exactly as John Kepler had predicted for us with the three laws, with the first law that tells us that the planets will orbit the sun in constant areas. If we take the radius from the planet like Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn. We take the radius to the Sun from the initial position to the coming position. This form a triangle. You can measure the area, and this area is always a constant according to Kepler's law. This means that when the planet, like the Earth, is near the Sun on the perihelion, the speed of orbit changes and the planet goes faster near the Sun. To follow the first Johan's law, the speed of the Earth must increase near the Sun for the area to be maintained in the same interval of time. My Adele, my beautiful Adele, and as well as the period squared divided by the axis cubed is a constant to every planet. If we take the year or on Mars and we elevated, we square it, and we divide by the axis, it is like the radius of the planet, but precisely it is similar to the radius. It is the distance from the planet to the Sun when they are aligned. When we can find the center of the ellipses, and then when the Mars goes to the focus, it is the distance from our Earth to the center of the ellipses on these most distant region. And so if we take the period, like the 365 days squared divided by this distance of the planet Earth on the axis of the ellipses, and we cube this fraction, will be a constant. But I do! And so, the greatest genius on earth. My Adele, my beautiful Adele, do I need to tell you the 3 laws of Sir Isaac? My girl, it is a mantra that everyone should know. My Adele, the action and reaction law, if you take these above the table, this object will push the table down in accordance to Newton, to the action reaction law. This table would generate a force on this object, pushing it up. My Adele, the force equals mass times acceleration. My Adele, and the inertia law, that every body emotion remains emotion, and everybody steady remains a steady. The inertia law, the action reaction law, and the force law. My Adele, the 3 laws of Wilhelm Brandt, the incarnation of Sir Isaac Newton. My Adele, those things we gotta know by heart. My Adele. Wilhelm Brandt, the incarnation of Sir Isaac Newton. My Adele, that is why I am this way. My personality of the one had been evolving like that from generations and generations. That is why my personality is like that, because my dynasty is made on the most elevated creatures on earth. That is why my personality is like that. My Adele. Imagine if Jesus Christ could be born Isaac Newton, and then Isaac Newton could be born Guy Brandt. My Adele, this is what happens to our spirit. My girl, too much evolution leads us this way. My Adele, imagine, this is what happens to our spirit. My Adele, it goes under a tremendous process of evolution. My Adele, and this is the way a creature like Brandt are born. My Adelphus, oh my God, my Adele, I love you so much, so much. My Adele, my angel Adele, we had such uh, a special message of Eve jobs for us tonight. My Adele, really, really special. We send all my heart to Eve, to Erie, to Laureen. So special, so special. My Adele, we send all our feelings to Laureen, to the Powell jobs. So special, so special. The message we got these days, my Adele. It makes me so sentimental, my Adele. My Queen Adele. This is the way Project evolved. And now I am going even further with the new bloodline born from me, the singulars, the unitarians that live across the galaxies, the unitaries established a new reality to this world, which is the one who submit to the unique as the queen bee on the hive. My Adele, as the queen bee, my baby, you will bite me, bite me, bite me like a tiger. My Adele, this is my dynasty, my heritage, the living beings that are spread across the galaxy. These living beings are just like me. My Adele personified exactly like me. My Adele, my beautiful Adele, my girl. That's why when you calculate the derivative of a product of the function f times g is equal to the derivative of f times g plus the derivative of g times f. My Adele, that is why we have the Phoebe equation on the optics. The one divided by the focus is equal to 1 divided by the height of the original image plus 1 divided by the height of the image on the mirror. This is the Phoebe equation on the optics. My Adele, when we are in front of a concave mirror, each mirror has a focus, and if we measure the distance to the mirror, we can obtain the focus. My Adele, so 1 divided by the focus is going to be equal to 1 divided by the original image plus 1 divided by the image inside of the mirror. This is the PP equation. My Adele. The Bill Gates equation, when we throw a particle, an electron inside the magnetic field, it will be created a force on this electron that follows this equation. The magnetic field times the length of the wire we took to the magnetic field times the current inside this wire times the sine of phi, on which phi is the angle between the magnetic field and the wire. When we take a wire electrified with some current inside to a magnetic field, it will be created a force on this wire that is equal to the magnetic field in Tesla unit times the length of the wire times the current inside this wire times the sine of phi, this angle of the wire, and the vector p, the magnetic vector. My Adele, my beautiful Adele, my goddess Adele, this is all these equations now are going to be known as Prandtl equation. All these equations are going to be known as Prandtl equation. Because I created all that. I created all that you see, all there is around us. My Adele. My beautiful Adele. And so that is how it is going to be known as my creation. My Adele. All that, my girl. These living beings inhabited the universe. These living beings inhabit planet Earth. My Adele, just a minute, I will take the word here. My Adele, I need to show you something. Just a minute. My God. I needed to take our word here, my Adele, for me to represent to you the most important equation on the universe. My Adele, I gotta show you this. The equation that was meant by Gigi and that gave me all the other equations. My Adele, they gave me everything. My Adele, this is the way. You know, there is a way for us to calculate the centric acceleration. The centripety acceleration. My Adele, when we twisted an object with the hope, like we take an object, we tie it with the hope, and then we start spinning the object around. My Adele, there is a way for us to calculate the centripetal acceleration that acts on this object. My Adele. And this acceleration is equal to the speed squared divided by the radius of the orbit. My Adele. This means the faster we spin the object, the acceleration towards the center of the orbit enhances according to this law. The speed squared divided by the radius will give us the centripetal acceleration, like when we are playing with the objects like a that. My Adele, my beautiful Adele, this is the way Wilhelm created the world. My Adele, all that we need to know by heart, my girl. We gotta have it in our blood. Not even looking on books, on things. Those things gotta be inside of us, in our DNA. My Adele. We gotta know it by heart, by the soul. My Adele, by the brilliant mind, the genius mind. To be in our blood. My Adele, we gotta take those things so fiercely, that we will remember forever. My girl, my Adele, we gotta have it on us. My Adele, my scientist, Adele. Look at my wife, Isaac. What do you think about my wife, Sir Isaac Newton? Is it good enough for you? Look at my wife, the girl I choose to be my spouse. Sir Isaac, look at my Adele. Reincarnated years and years to love this girl. Sir Isaac Newton, we incarnated generations and generations just to love my girl, my Adele. And now you see, my Adele, and so that's the way everything is established for us, my girl. Like when we are on a computer, when we are doing the algorithm analysis, my Adele, we need to calculate it all, to analyze all the program, to know the way we can improve the code. Man, like in computation, there are several tasks and they require lots of resources to be obtained. And so that's the field of algorithm analysis. Sometimes the computational task is so immense that only through logic and efficiency on the instructions, and especially analyzing the paths that the code takes, we can achieve the task. Like even if we take a supercomputer, we need depending on the task we needed to, we are going to be all dependent on the code. Even if we have all so much technology and atoms at our disposal to compute it, we are going to be all dependent on the code. And so we go on there improving the efficiency of the code. My adult, it is the hardest test to be approved on the algorithm analysis. Even I have to upload you my curriculum. Once you have it, you take it forever. My adult, once you have it, you take it for all the time, my adult, because it is a must. A scientist is only a scientist if I have the algorithm analysis in my curriculum. This is true. My girl, we just recognized that. Maya, it is the only thing we recognize. A scientist is just a scientist because I have the algorithm analysis in my curriculum, the cyber security, the electronics, they're approved on the University of Brasilia, at the Stanford. My girl, these subjects are as fundamental as life. That's why we go there each and every morning, my girl, because these are the diamond, the most precious thing we can have in life. It is a must, my dear. That's why when we wake up in the morning to go to the painful class, that we have to wake up in the morning doing a tremendous effort to go there and stay all day because of this discipline, to have the algorithm analysis on the curriculum, to be approved there, to see there. It's like when we graduate, we become computer scientists, right? And this is the size of the cosmos, my idea, because it embraces a whole range of things, my idea. And so as the subjects, when we get approved on operating systems, we become algorithm analysts. My Adele, this is the power of. Simply when we go there, we are touching the sky. My Adele. And so you imagine when you get approved on electronics, this stays forever for you. my Adele, my Selena, Adele, and this is a wonder, my girl. That's why Plenty will code the first AI in Python here with the carrots library, the tensor flow. But this is what makes us who we are. The unique bloodline. My Adele, the creature I became, the chief of the nation. My Adele, now even the US Army reports to the one corporation. Even Apple and Google and Tesla reports to the one corporation as the creator of all there is. These computers, these programs, all there is